Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to take a guided tour of a car that's built to solve a very, very modern problem, the Toyota RAV4 plug-in hybrid. We're going to dig into what makes it tick, using Toyota's official info, and even a sneak peek at the next-gen European model. So, what's the big problem this car is trying to solve? Well, it's pretty simple, right? You want that clean, quiet, zippy ride of an electric car for your daily commute and errands, but you don't want that range anxiety, that stress of finding a charger when you're on a long road trip. The RAV4 plug-in hybrid says, hey, why not have both? Toyota's whole pitch for this is the best of both worlds, and you can see that idea right away in the design. It's built to look just as comfortable on a city street as it does on a rugged mountain trail. Let's take a look at what that actually means. And just listen to the language Toyota uses here. They're not just selling a car, they're selling a whole vibe, an idea of the future. The design is meant to be a statement, to tell you this is not your parents' old, clunky SUV. And you can really see that philosophy in the metal. I mean, look at that aggressive hammerhead front end, those muscular wheel arches that give it a really tough stance. And then you've got these sporty details on certain models. It's all designed to just scream capability. All right, let's jump inside. The cabin is where all that modern tech meets everyday usability. And honestly, it's been a massive focus for Toyota in the car's recent refresh. The very first thing you're going to notice is this huge dual-screen layout. You've got a 12.3-inch screen right in front of you, the driver, for all your key info, and then this massive 12.9-inch high-def screen right in the center. Your entire dashboard basically becomes this customizable digital command center. And here's a perfect little example of that modern thinking. Some models have wireless charging for 2 phones at the same time. It's a small touch for sure, but it's so smart. It just acknowledges that we're all carrying multiple gadgets these days. But, it's not all about flashy screens. Toyota has very smartly kept physical buttons on the steering wheel for your most used controls, so no more fumbling through menus just to turn up the volume. They've blended that kind of old-school common sense with new tech, like over-the-air software updates and an app that lets you check your car's battery life right from your couch. Okay, so that covers the look and the feel. But the real magic, the secret sauce of this RAV4, is what's under the hood. So let's explore the heart of this machine, the plug-in hybrid system itself. So what in the world is a plug-in hybrid, or PHEV? Well, think of it like this. You have 2 engines. You've got your standard petrol engine for long trips, but you've also got a nice big battery and an electric motor that you can charge up at home. The car is incredibly smart, and it just switches between them automatically to give you the best of both worlds. So in practice, what does this mean for you? Well, you plug it in overnight just like you would with your phone. The next day, you can drive around town on pure, silent electric power. And then if you need to go further or you really want to put your foot down, that petrol engine just seamlessly kicks in. So you are never, ever going to be stranded. And that electric-only range, that's the key number right there. This RAV4 can go up to an official 62 miles on a full charge. Now, stop and think about that for a second. For the average commuter, that's their entire daily round trip, covered, without using a single drop of petrol. You might only visit a gas station a few times a year. Okay, so we've covered the design, we've covered the tech, but what's it actually like to live with this car day in and day out? Let's talk about the ownership experience. When you go to buy one, you have to choose a grade. So think of the grade Sport as the athletic one. It's for someone who wants a more aggressive look and a sportier feel. The XL grade, on the other hand, that's your luxury option. It's focused more on comfort, with things like full leather seats and memory settings for the driver. Now, a huge part of owning any car is, of course, peace of mind. Every new Toyota comes with a 3-year warranty. But here's the really interesting part. If you get it serviced at a Toyota dealer each year, they will extend that warranty all the way up to 10 years or 100,000 miles. I mean, that is a huge deal for anyone who plans on keeping their car for a long time. And finally, let's look ahead. Let's look at what's next, because Toyota is not standing still. And a preview of the upcoming European model shows they are pushing this technology even further. The big headline feature for the next generation is a completely new plug-in hybrid system. And listen, we're not talking about a small update here. This is a major leap forward in both the power you get and the choices available to you as a buyer. And here's where it gets really, really interesting. The powerful all-wheel drive system gets a big power bump all the way up to 304 horsepower. But for the very first time in a RAV4 hybrid, Toyota is also offering a more efficient front-wheel drive version. That's a massive new choice for potential buyers who maybe don't need all-wheel drive. And all of that leaves us with one big question. The RAV4 plug-in hybrid is, without a doubt, a brilliant solution for the world we live in right now. But 10 years from now, when batteries are better and chargers are everywhere, are we going to look back at cars like this as the perfect bridge to an all-electric future? Or will they just be a clever compromise that simply had its moment? What do you think?